Hi, and welcome to Columbia Express Yourself. I'm your host, Nicole Smith, and we are here for Social Media Mondays at the DoubleTree by Hilton Hotel, formerly the Radisson Hotel. And I'd like for you to welcome my guest tonight is Miss Karen Alexander. And Karen has brought, I should say, actually Karen and friends, right?
Yeah.
But before we do that, Karen Alexander, you're with Auntie Karen Foundation.
I am.
Tell me a little bit about your foundation.
The Auntie Karen Foundation is a nonprofit based in Columbia, South Carolina, and we're global. And the whole purpose is to use the arts to empower, enlighten, and educate. And we do it through a series of programs, and we've been doing it since 2001. Some of our programs include our Young Entrepreneurs Conference, which this will be our 9th one in October. We have our Legends of Concert series where we bring in music legends. We also have a Black History program. We have a garden called Gordon's Garden. And then we also showcase our local artists.
Right, and you brought actually a local artist with you today, right?
I'm excited to have Maya with us today.
And Maya Smith, correct?
Correct.
Tell me what you do. What is your field?
Well, actually, I specialize in commission portraits. I work from photographs. I'm a graduate from the Savannah College of Art and Design, and also have a few interests as far as children's books illustrations as well.
So tell me, how did you two get together?
Well, I tell people I'm living my purpose, and Terrence Young and I have been working together since '99. And Terrence had a concert in the park, and Maya was one of the artists there. And I basically said hi to her, but just didn't think anything of it. And the next thing I got a phone call from Maya saying, Terrence said, I need to talk to you. So because we work with artists and we showcase artists, it was my pleasure to actually help her.
And so far, Maya, how has the experience been for you, and what do you want to get more out of it working with Karen?
Oh wow, she has a lot of contacts here in Columbia, so it's led me to work with Second Generation Bakery, where I'll be displaying some of my artwork. I've also had some opportunities meeting some other women in different organizations, but just for the exposure, this opportunity, many other opportunities to come. So.
And Karen, I know you said that you work also with Terrence Young. Can
Yes.
you tell me a little bit about what you're doing with him and any upcoming dates or anything?
Sure. Terrence and I didn't tell you this, but I was a jazz vocalist, and I don't do it anymore, but I had a band called Straight Ahead, and Terrence, when we did our first CD project, joined us in '99. Byron Counts brought him on board, and we played together in a band for, gosh, almost 10 years.
Wow.
And so Terrence is now doing what I used to do, and that's promoting other artists.
Speaking of, we've got a lot of other friends here.
Yes.
Tell me about this guy.
Well, we have 14 characters total, and Whipper is a part of our Jamaican Yams, and he's considered my bad boy.
Okay.
He's now the star of 2 television shows. He has there's a hurricane coming, and then he has a sickle cell portion that's a part of our TV show. Whipper has a best friend, Gordon, and Gordon is our overweight character, and he's also here with us today as well. And so we now have a garden called Gordon's Garden, and that's on North Main Street, with a part of the City of Columbia's garden, and then we'll be doing some other things with childhood obesity using those characters.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you kind of where can they find Whipper and Gordon, and would it be implemented in schools or?
Yeah, if you are a classroom teacher, if you go to ETV Streamline, you can put Auntie Karen's Place in the search engine, and you'll be able to see Auntie Karen's Place, and you'll be able to see Whipper, Gordon, and Olivia, and then Bull and Bear, my other characters. If you are not a classroom teacher, we have DVDs available for sale.
Okay.
And you can visit auntiekaren.org, our website.
Okay, so not only local artists, but children sounds like your passion, right?
Yes.
And let's talk a little bit about the Young Entrepreneurs Conference.
Yes, that is my absolute favorite program. This is our 9th year for the Young Entrepreneurs Conference, and we showcase kids as young as 7 with their own businesses.
Wow.
And some of our kids have gone on to gain national attention and international attention. I did mention that we're international. Drive Safe. We've been working with these young ladies since 2005, and they now are on their 3rd business. And in 2006, they won Black Enterprise Teenpreneur of the Year.
Oh, here in Columbia.
Right here in Columbia.
That's awesome.
Jordan Kelly is a model, and she's one of our young entrepreneurs. And I got to go to Ghana and Nigeria because we're working with them with our sickle cell project. And I go into these tiny little salons. I mean, they're in the remote area, tiny little salons, and I walk in, and there's Jordan Kelly's picture.
Wow.
And these kids are right here in South Carolina.
Yeah.
So we get to do that again this October at Benedict College. It's our 9th year.
Okay.
And it's open to kids as young as 7 and as old as 22. I guess you're not a kid at 22. But, and then it's held on the campus of Benedict College, and they've been a very good supporter for us.
Oh, that's great. Now tell me a little bit about Olivia here.
Olivia the Octopus is our signature character. She is actually came from a song that I wrote in 1985, before you were born.
Of course.
Definitely before I was born. And I was a first grade teacher in Charleston, and I wrote the song called the Octopus Song. And Byron Counts and I were playing in the band back in 95. We started playing in the band together. And in 2000, I found my old notebook. And we put the song to music, and that's the CD you see right here. And then from there, Olivia the Octopus was born. So the concept is actually, gosh, how old would she be now?
Oh, I'm so awful at math.
25.
Yeah,
25 years? Okay, so the concept's actually 25 years old.
Okay.
That I wrote the Octopus Song, and now she's turned into this international jazz diva.
Oh wow, that's interesting. So all of these things work together for a community to kind of build up the young folks and people who are very creative and passionate about their skills, correct?
And what I tell people, our programs are designed for everybody, but I want to make sure that we showcase the contributions that people of African descent have made to the arts. And so when you look at our stuff, you will see it's obviously Afrocentric, but we are inclusive, so everybody's included, and we want to include everybody in this. But we want to make sure that when we showcase the talent that we have.
And I know that when a lot of people when they hear Auntie Karen, they know about your Legends concert. Talk a little bit about that, how that got started, and the purpose of it for Auntie Karen Foundation.
Okay, the Legends of concert, the purpose of that also is to showcase African American, the contributions African Americans have made to world music. And so we bring in international music legends every year, and all of them for us have been Grammy Award winning artists. We started with Roberta Flack in 2004, and this year we had Kenny Babyface Edmonds. And then we also showcase our local talent. We have what we call the Auntie Karen All-Star Band, and Terrence leads that for us, where we showcase all the talent that we have here. And then we also showcase student talent. So we'll work with the University of South Carolina School of Music, and we'll showcase kids from that. The other thing that we do, in addition to showcasing musical talent, is we showcase the culinary talent that we have here in visual artists as well. We have a silent auction that's held before the concert, and we also have what we call our VIP reception. And we have about 30 caterers and different vendors that are being showcased there.
Awesome. So if anyone wanted to volunteer, they wanted to know a little bit more about the Young Entrepreneurs Conference, wanted to know a little bit more about the programs that you have, or maybe a young artist, and they want to see how Karen can help them, how do they reach you?
The best way to get information on us is auntiekaren.org, or you can call 803-748-7124.
All right. All right, thank you, Karen. Is there anything else that maybe I've missed that you want our audience to know about?
I really could not do this without my volunteers. I have tremendous volunteers, and they've been with me, gosh, since inception. So we have almost 100 volunteers.
Wow, that's
and
awesome.
Each event has a core committee. So I want to thank them personally for all their hard work.
Well, that's great, and I think I'm going to get to know Whipper a little bit. Thank you so much, Karen, for joining us, and again, Maya, thanks for coming on the show as well. And you will find Auntie Karen Foundation information at her website. And we want to thank you again for joining Columbia Express Yourself at Social Media Mondays at the DoubleTree by Hilton Hotel. Thanks, and we'll see you again soon. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Columbia Express